Hi students, today we are going to proceed to the subtopic 4.2, Energy Sector. By the end of this lesson, students should be able to describe socio-scientific issues, explain socio-scientific issues in the energy sector, and justify the application of green technology to overcome socio-scientific issues in the energy sector. Energy requirements. Energy requirements increases because of the increase in human population, which leads to socio-scientific issues. What is socio-scientific issues? Socio-scientific issues refer to the social issues related to science which emphasize on the applications of moral and scientific in the real-world situations. Socio-scientific issues occur because of human activities. Among socio-scientific issues such as global warming, air pollution, water pollution, improper waste management, and deforestation. Socio-scientific issues in energy sector. 1. Use of non-renewable energy sources, which will lead to the outsource of resources. Second, burning of fossil fuels, which leads to air pollution and global warming. And the third, global warming leads to extreme climate change that causes drought and other natural disasters. How to overcome the problems? First, empowering the usage of renewable energy advantages to reduce carbon dioxide emission in the atmosphere and to reduce greenhouse effects. Second, by conducting the energy efficiency campaigns holistically. So, the production of energy efficiency electrical appliances will be used very efficient. And third, by safe electricity usage. Switch off, use energy efficiency electrical appliances and set the air conditioner at the temperature of 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, now let's take a look at this video.
Smile and learn.
Renewable energy. We obtain energy from two different sources, renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. Today we're going to learn about renewable energy sources. Renewable energy refers to all those limitless energy sources present in nature. The sun, the wind, the force of water, or the inner heat of the earth are examples of renewable energy sources. These energy sources are present in nature and are naturally replenished. That's why they never run out. These are some of the most well-known renewable energy types. Solar energy comes from the sun and reaches us as light and heat. For example, thanks to these solar panels, we can capture sunlight energy and transform it into thermal energy to heat water in this house. Eolic energy comes from the movement of air or the wind. For example, these windmills transform wind into electric energy. Tidal wave energy comes from the movement of sea waves or when tides change from high to low, and vice versa. Hydraulic energy is produced by the water we store in reservoirs or artificial lakes. Look at this dam! Water falls over from a high spot. Then, it flows through the hydroelectric factory, where the force of the water is transformed into electric energy. Geothermal energy is generated from the heat stored in the earth. This type of energy is used for heating a house or generating electricity, for example. Let's look at some of the main advantages of renewable energies. They are environmentally friendly because they don't emit CO2 or greenhouse effect gases. They are limitless because they are obtained from natural resources that don't run out and replenish naturally. They are safer for our health because they don't generate toxic residues harmful for people. There is no doubt that renewable energies have many advantages, but there are disadvantages as well. Renewable energy resources are not found everywhere in the world. countries with shorter daylight hours cannot produce as much solar energy as other parts of the world. Obtaining renewable energy can be random or variable because it depends on natural phenomena that we cannot always predict. For example, the amount of rainfall. To reach the world energy objectives and help take care of the environment, it's indispensable to accelerate the transition to renewable energies.
Did you like the video? We have so
Okay, now let us see another video on this topic.
Fossil fuels. Fossil fuel is a term used to describe a group of energy sources that were formed from ancient plants and organisms during the Carboniferous period approximately 360 to 286 million years ago, even before the age of dinosaurs. At that time, the land was covered with swamps filled with organisms and plants. As they died, they sank to the bottom of swamps and oceans and over millions of years started decomposing under layers of sand, clay, and other minerals. Different types of fossil fuels formed depending on the combination of organic matter, temperature, time, and pressure conditions while decomposing. There are three major types of fossil fuels: coal, oil, and natural gas. Coal was formed from ferns, plants, and trees, which hardened due to pressure and heat. Oil was formed from small organisms like zooplankton and algae, where pressure caused the more complex organic matter to decompose. Natural gas was formed by the same process as oil, only it was exposed to more heat and pressure, causing it to further decompose and turn into a gaseous form. Fossil fuels are sought-after energy sources because they have a high energy density. They are the world's dominant energy source. Fossil fuels have a variety of applications from electricity production to transport fuels. They can also be used to make a variety of common products, from plastics to cosmetics to even some medicines. These resources have powered industrialization over history and continue to do so today. Fossil fuels can be an abundant and cheap, or in some cases, a scarce and expensive form of energy, depending on geographic location. For this reason, geopolitical issues arise due to scarcity caused by the natural geographic allocation of these highly valuable resources. Fossil fuels are considered non-renewable resources because they take millions of years to form, which means that once they are used, the resources will not be replenished in a human lifetime. The gradual depletion of the most accessible fossil fuel reserves have forced companies to develop technologies for extracting more challenging or unconventional reserves. In many cases, this means additional safety and environmental concerns as well as higher costs. Fossil fuels are also the largest emitters of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas which causes climate change. In addition, their production causes both environmental and human health issues. These concerns have triggered society to look at alternate sources of energy that are more environmentally sustainable and renewable. That's fossil fuels.
Okay, so now you have learned and you have watched the advantages and disadvantages of renewable energy and also fossil fuels. Okay, so I want you to answer all the questions in your A book and also do notes on this topic. Okay, and see you later in the Telegram. Bye.
Fossil fuels.